Hey everybody, thank you for joining me today. So today's video, we're going to be focusing on, it's a sketch, but it's also part of the Scrapbooking with Me weekend challenge over in their group on Facebook. And this is the color challenge. So I like the dark blues with the pinks and hints of like that golden orange yellow feel. And this is going to be the sketch that we're going to be doing. And you can pause here, get all your measurements, and if you want to do an 1/8 of an inch border like matte on all your pieces, just add that to the measurements that's been already figured out for us. And I got that from Pinterest. So I have over here, I'm just pointing out the color challenge and the sketch. And I'm just touching up some of my edges on this mat that I'm putting down first, which is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Just putting down some of the ATG tape and the art glitter glue. And once you get that down, I'm going to use this background piece, which is really pretty. It has almost like, to me, a ombre look with those colors, where the blue, sort of like the lighter version of that navy blue is at the bottom, and then it goes up to the pink. And in the middle is kind of just a very faint, slight orangey pink before it goes up to the top. I loved it. So I'm using that for my base, which is 4 by 5 1/4. And then this first piece right here is a really pretty blue floral, and I'm so excited. I only had to use a little bit, so I still have some left that I can use, as an accent on another card. And we're gonna make sure we got it opening correctly, and then lay this down. And sometimes when I go to put stuff down, it looks straight, but then it doesn't. And that art glitter glue, I'm telling you, it gives me just that little bit of time where I can kind of peel it up and then readjust if I need to. And then this paper, these pieces both come from the same pattern. The flowers were on 2 separate sides, and what I decided to do, instead of doing a whole different piece of pattern paper, I'm using sort of the more clear, almost, there's a little bit of the hints of pink. It had some gray behind it. And then on the accent piece, I have that long little piece of pink and the same flowers that are peeking out. And it's going to go right there. So it's almost like it's a effect on top of the other flower. And then we're going to add the sentiment and a chipboard heart. Okay, so I'm going to put those to the side. I was trying to decide if I wanted to do foam to give it a little bit more dimension, and then I decided, no, I'm just going to lay this one flat down as well. And then what I wind up doing, the way that the chipboard piece was fitting on the project, I thought I was going to need a little piece of foam and then leave the other side flat, because it was a little bit of, when you add on layers, it thickens up a little bit, but it still was a little bit too big. So I just grabbed the piece of foam that I cut off and decided to shove that underneath the other side, so it would be a little bit more even. And then I'm going to also put a little piece of foam on the underside of the sentiment, which is just I Love Us. I got that from the Tim Holtz Small Talk sticker book. And I'm going to attach it right there. And then also in the puffy stickers, there were these 2 smaller hearts. One was like white with blue splatter, and then the other one was white with a little bit of pink on it. So I loved how it gave me a three heart triangle. Now I was going to add that piece on, but I just thought, you know what, it didn't really make sense there, and it wasn't like, I wanted to add more puffy stickers, but I just wanted it to make more sense. So I just add a little bit of a little leaf puffy sticker there, and I just leave it as simple as possible, because really it's a pretty card right there. So I automatically knew I wasn't going to be done until I got my splatters. So I grabbed the Color Shine in the gold from Heidi Swap, and we're going to go ahead and sprinkle that with all over because it matches the centers of the white flowers. And then I was going to do black, but I didn't want anything as harsh as black. So I have this spritz from Shimmers, and it's called Granny Gray. So I mixed that up and used the brush to kind of splatter that on. And then I decided, you know what, it needs just a little bit of the white. So I got the Distress White Picket Fence and sprinkled it all over as well. And that is the finished product. I'm telling you guys, like, it's amazing how much of an impact you get just by using pattern papers. You know what I mean? Like, I love stamping. I have tons of stamps. But I have recently just really gotten into using the papers themselves and, you know, then using different elements to kind of, you know, accent that. But I love playing with the paper and using the sketches. Well, thank you guys for joining me. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and share button. And as always, down below, there will be links to all of Scrapbooking with Me's social media and the website. If you go there and purchase anything that's not already marked down, you use my coupon code TT15 to get an additional 15% off. Thanks again, you guys, and I hope you have a great weekend.